Hey guys, how's it going? Here's VPG and today we want to show you the new feature we've implemented in Elemento, which is the configuration mode. As you know, Elemento's got a dual clutch system, so you've got the right clutch and the left clutch. On this wheel, the right pedals are the GT style and the left pedals are the Formula 1 style. You can have one or the other or have both and swap them when you like. So in Elemento, you can adjust the travel of both clutches and therefore you will need to recalibrate the clutches. How do you calibrate the clutches? It's pretty easy. You get into config mode and calibrate the clutches. Another thing you can do while you are into config mode is change the biting point. Let's get on with it. To enter into config mode, you need to hold the push button of the funky switch for 4 seconds. You'll see 4 LEDs on the left and 4 LEDs on the right will turn on, and also the screen will change to the config mode. On the config mode, you can see there are 3 bars, right, left and bottom. The right bar is controlled by the right clutch, the left bar is controlled by the left clutch, and the bottom bar is the clutch axis, which is the one that we'll be seeing by the game. So on this configuration, I've set up the wheel to have 20% of the axis made by the right clutch and 80% made by the left clutch. If you want to calibrate the clutches, let's say you have changed the travel and you want to recalibrate it so that the wheel knows maximum and minimum value, you need to push this button first, this one after. You'll see the LED will turn on, so now the wheel is calibrating the maximum value of each clutch for 4 seconds. Then they will turn off, the right ones turn on. You need to fully engage the clutches, keep them engaged for 4 seconds while the wheel calibrates the minimum value. So now the clutches are calibrated. What we can do is we can save it, exit from the config mode, or change the biting point. How do we change the biting point? It's pretty easy. We just need to push the far left or the far right button to move the clutch axis to the right or to the left. Let's see a really quick example. So if at this moment the right clutch is engaging only 20% of the whole clutch. If I push the top right, it will move it to 50%, let's say, which means 50% is the right clutch, 50% is the left clutch. Let's say I want to use 70% of the right clutch and 30% of the left clutch. That's pretty easy. I keep pushing till I got at the point I like. And so this is what I like. So 70%, 75% of the clutch is engaged by the right clutch and the remaining 25 by the left clutch. Both together will act as 100% of the clutch engaged. Once this is done, you've got 2 options. One option is save the new set into the steering wheel so that next time you plug it back, the value is saved. Or if you don't like it, you want to go back to the original setting, you just unplug it and plug it back. You can see that these two, this one and this one, they're yellow. So that means the configuration hasn't been saved. If you want to save the configuration, which means the new clutches values and the biting point, you just need to push together, far left, far right. You'll see these 2 LEDs are now green, not yellow anymore, and the brightness is now 100%, not 50%. That means the values have been saved into the steering wheel. So next time you plug it into your PC, the values will be available. Once this is done, we need to go out from the configuration mode. To go out from the configuration mode is pretty easy. We just do what we did to get into the configuration mode. So we hold the push for 5 seconds and you'll see the wheel screen goes back to the original page, the idle page, and the LEDs turn off. This is pretty simple to do. The only thing you need to make sure of is Simhub has to be closed. If it is open and you try to go into configuration mode, the wheel will bring you back to the idle page and will keep the LED off. That means the wheel is not into configuration mode, and you could make some mistakes if you try to change the values in that situation. So what you need to do is unplug the wheel, close Simhub, plug the wheel back, and get into configuration mode. Configuration mode can be used while you're in game or just in the Windows panel. It's up to you when you want to use it. Only thing to make sure of is Simhub has to be closed. That is it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and leave us a comment if you've got any question, and subscribe our channel. Stay tuned. I'll see you later. Bye.